So I've recently been trying to transition to what they would call the Korean beauty regime or routine, or more commonly known as the two-step cleansing routine, where you basically cleanse to remove all the things that you put on your face, like sunscreen, makeup. I don't wear makeup, so that wouldn't apply to me, but things like that, like lotion, and it makes sure that it gets it all off. And then the next step, which is the actual cleansing step, actually cleans your face and not cleans whatever left of the makeup, sunscreen, lotion is still on there, so it's actually doing its job. So the first thing that I got is the Neutrogena Ultralight Cleansing Oil, which I will show right here, as you can see, and I also have it right here. It's a light oil that basically you just pump it a few times and then you rub it in your hands, rub it on your dry face, it has to be dry, and then make sure it's covered everything. After that, you take some water and lather it. It'll lather a tiny bit, and then after that, you would just rinse it off. Then you would move into the next step, which is the actual cleansing, hoping that you got everything off your face that you'd put on beforehand. So for that, I actually got the Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. Now, I know foam doesn't work for everyone, so you may have to adapt this to how your skin reacts, but I have combination skin, as you can see here. All this is shiny, but this side is like, Plus I just came back from workout, so it doesn't, but yeah, you can see how this is not super shiny, but this is. So I have combination skin and it's a pretty big T-zone. But yeah, I got the Fresh Foaming Cleanser because my skin is pretty, how should I say, it's okay with change. So I can try on a bunch of different stuff and not have to worry. I may get like 1 or 2 pimples, but it doesn't bother me. But I decided to go with the foaming because honestly, I think it works best for my skin. None of the stuff I have is ever like foamed. I've used like creams and gels and they didn't really mesh with my skin that well. So I decided, let's go with the foaming route because might as well. Now the next step is the toner. So I've been using the Neutrogena alcohol-free toner for years, and it's been my first toner and it's always worked. But when I went to Neutrogena, I used the, I believe it's called the Skin Revitalizing Toner, and it came to me as a free gift when I first signed up. I loved it, and I also loved the consistency for the cotton pads, which I'll also show the cotton pads that I got here. I don't remember the name of them, but yeah, they were some good cotton pads, and the ones that I bought apparently are the closest consistency that I can get without being too outrageously expensive. But yeah, I love this toner. As you can see, I've used a ton of it. I didn't use it though when I was using the Proactiv system, which I probably should have, but then I didn't want to mix too many things with a whole different system that's supposed to work with its own things. So I still have some. I'm going to buy some more because it's awesome and it doesn't make my face dry, and I believe it also is a pH balancing toner, so that's a A++ for that too, because you need to put this back to the way it's supposed to be before putting more stuff on, so that, you know, your skin doesn't start screaming bloody murder. Now, to go on with the same skincare fads that they've had, I also added a sheet mask, and I got the Tonymoly I'm Real Brightening Mask, and it's, as you can see from right there and from right here, it's pretty cool and whatnot. The instructions are in Korean, as you can see here, and also in English. My friend, she's learning Korean, so I can just give this to her as practice. But yeah, I've used a foot mask before and I loved it. My feet were just beautiful. But yeah, I'm gonna try this because I have a problem with hyperpigmentation and dark spots, and from my research, they like market dark spot removal and hyperpigmentation like they're 2 different things, and they are, but they're not. So it's kind of a scam, so I just went for the one that had the most stuff, which was hyperpigmentation, or as it's also known as uneven skin tone, and decided to go with this mask. So I'm going to use this once a week. I also have some Proactiv like mask like sheets that you replace with a toner, but I'll use those when I'm finished with these. I got, what, 6 of these for like, how much did I get them for? Like $12 or so, I think? And yeah, that's pretty cheap. You can use as many masks as you want, if your skin can handle it, as many times per day, as many times per week, as many times per month. It really depends on how your skin is. But other than that, yeah. I'm gonna use this once a week, probably on my free day for the week, so it might not be on the same day each week, but I know I'm gonna look like a crazy person, but... So what's actually gonna stay in my routine is 2 things from the Proactiv line, as you can see up here. It's gonna be the pore targeting treatment, and also it's gonna be the complexion hydrating or complexion perfecting hydrator. Proactiv really likes its adjectives for some reason, and adverbs, I don't know, it's a mouthful to say. But those 2 things are going to stay. They have the ingredients salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide at different percentages that work with my face. So I'm going to use them until I'm pretty much done with them. The hydrator is going to be my moisturizer, and the treatment is going to be my treatment, obviously, for acne stuff. So I went from everything on acne to some things on acne, and some things will be going directly to my face instead of directly on the dirt, just sitting on top and not actually doing its job. Last but not least, I am going to change my sunscreen. I used to use an Aveeno's Essentials sunscreen. That didn't work out because it went in my eyes most of the time, and in the summer, it just didn't work with my skin. I would sweat like nobody's business. So I decided to go to this moisturizer / sunscreen because I've seen raving reviews and it doesn't hurt your eyes, at least for most people. And I'm really hoping that it doesn't. Plus it's supposed to have either a sheer or like a matte finish, so it's supposed to be perfect for the summer. So yeah, plus it's SPF 55, which is awesome. Sure, I'm African American and the sun doesn't affect me as much as most other ethnicities, but I still gotta protect my skin. Skin cancer is not a joke. But yeah, going to go with this. I thought I wanted to get the SPF 100, but 1, that was expensive, and 2, the higher up you get with the SPF, the more likely it's gonna be thick and drudgy in some sense. So I decided let's start with 55 and then probably work our way up, maybe see if I need more. But I don't think I need more. I'm a homebody. I stay inside all the time, most of the time. Now the only thing that's going to be special about my routine is the cleanser will change when I specifically have really bad bouts of acne, and I will add another treatment, which I will show up here. So it's going to be the Neutrogena Clear Pore or Clear something cleanser / mask. I'll use it as a cleanser. When you use it as a mask, at least for me, it doesn't work. It's just like a cleanser that I left on for a really long time, so I don't use it as a mask. And as you can see in the picture, yeah, I've used it for a while. And I'm going to use the Neutrogena on the spot treatment, which basically, as soon as you see a head, specifically for whiteheads that I've used it for. I've never had a blackhead before, at least I've never had a blackhead that I've known about. But as soon as you see the white part of the head, no matter how small, but make sure at least it's come to a head of some sort, you put it on. I put it on twice a day, or at least when I'm at home, as much as I can every few hours, and it will just pop, dry up, and the skin won't be as damaged or as scarred as it would be when you just leave it, for the most part. So those are the only 2 things that are going to just pop in and pop out of my routine for the most part. But yeah, that's it for this weight loss review / random Amazon haul review and beauty review / routine thing. But yeah, that's it for this day. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks time. Also about that, I'm going to be doing videos every 2 weeks, not every week. So yeah, I'm gonna get to changing that banner so I stop misleading people. But yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.